Chad. Welcome to Chad's Beer Reviews. Tonight I'm going to start with my favorite beer of all time, Newcastle Brown Ale. It's actually not as good in the bottle as it is on tap, mostly due to the fact that it's bottled in clear bottles, which allows a lot of light to penetrate and can lead to some skunky smell and flavor. If you've never had Newcastle before, I'd recommend trying it first in a bar or restaurant, because it'll taste about 10 times better than it does in the home version. I wish Newcastle would just put it in brown bottles, but why they don't, I don't know. So anyways, let's give this beer a try.
Now the first thing I'd like to point out about Newcastle is it says right on the bottle, drink cool. Cool, not cold. It's not Coors Light or Budweiser or any of those light lagers. This is a dark brown ale. A general rule of thumb when it comes to beer is the darker the color, the warmer it should be served. You can drink Guinness at room temperature if you want. It'll still taste pretty good. With Newcastle, I prefer to drink it about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and I actually have my own, you can use any kind of home thermometer to take temperature of the beer. It's going to pour at about 44 degrees, so I'm going to let it sit for a little while until it reaches the high 40s or low 50s, and then we'll take a drink. But until then, let's see how it pours. Now, since I don't have anyone else to help me, I'm going to have to do this all myself in one shot. So, crack this open. Pour it. I want to hold it about 45 degrees for the first 2/3 and then 90 degrees for the last third. You don't want to hold it right on the glass. You do want a little bit of kickback so you can get some head. As you can see, it's a dark brownish reddish color. There's a very thin layer of soapy off-white head. Has a very caramel sweet taste to it. I notice just the tiniest bit of skunky flavor, but again, that's due to your clear bottle. It smells good otherwise. Now let's make sure we get it at the right serving temperature. The proper way to take it is, what I use is a can opener on top of the glass, and I drop the thermometer in as such. You don't want the thermometer to touch the side of the glass. You just want it to touch the beer itself. It's giving me a reading of 51 or so. I guess that's because I've had the beer out for so long. So I guess I can take a taste right now then, huh? Here we go with my first tasting of Newcastle. As far as in the context of a video review, it's not the first one I've ever had it. I've had it many times. It's a really sweet, caramel-like, very malty beer. Not too much hop bite to it. It's extremely smooth too. I've read a lot of reviews online that say you should drink this in gulps, not sips. As you can see, is what I just did. You know beer is good when it makes you go, ah. Wow, this is one of the better home versions I've had in a long time. This is almost as good as it is on tap. Not quite as good, but pretty darn good. Very sweet tasting, kind of like soda.
if you were to give this to someone who's never had it before, they might mistake it for soda. You can't taste the alcohol at all. Newcastle is only 4.7% alcohol by volume, and it only has about 150 calories, I think. So for a dark beer, it's actually slightly light in weight or body. So you could drink quite a few of these without feeling overwhelmed or bogged down or what have you. I don't think you would want to get drunk off Newcastle, but mostly because it's a pretty pricey beer, probably about $4 or $5 per pint at a bar or restaurant. It's about $8 per six-pack, and that's here in Albany, New York. So the prices might vary depending on where you are. I have to say, I really love Newcastle just because it's so tasty, so easy to drink, and it's a pretty light beer for such a dark beer. This is typical of brown ales. They're very sweet and very smooth. The American, this is an official English brown ale, not an American replica. So it's actually a little lighter than, say, Sam Adams or Otter Creek brown ale. But I still maintain that this is the best beer I've ever had. Not this particular beer right now, but in general, I love Newcastle. I give it 5 out of 5, A+. So thanks for watching if you got this far, and come back tomorrow when I'll review a new beer. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.